Real quick, just gotta mention that Stevio merch is available. If you're interested in a wristband, just hit me up on any of my social medias, and yes, that will all be linked in the comments and in the description. Thank you so much for supporting me, and just know that I can ship these globally. But into the video we go. Pew, pew! Oh boy, where do I even start this time? I really hope that anyone that clicked on this video actually takes the time to hear out everything that I'm going to say, because I think it's really important that the Forza player base hears what I have to say. Some of you just simply don't know any better. And unfortunately, there are influencers out there that don't care about your best interest. Those same influencers are the ones that of course shared around a credit exploit in Forza Horizon 5 that practically gave you max credits in a very short amount of time. Of course, thousands of people did it. It led to pretty much all the exclusive cars in the auction house being scooped up until they were dry and none were left. Then you start hearing people complain about how they can't find any cars they're looking for in the auction house. And then before you knew it, the auction house was shut down. You know, one of the responses I get from people who have done cheats or exploits, I sometimes will just ask, like, why do you do them? Because from my perspective, and I know a lot of people in my community share this same mentality, if you don't actually want to play the game, if you don't actually enjoy and have fun playing the game, what's the point of just having everything? And if you're someone who thinks that having everything or having max credits makes you better than everybody else or makes the game so much more fun, I promise you, it does not. It actually takes away from the experience, because then you have nothing to play for. You have no incentive to earn things or unlock things or to do anything within the game, and that's the one thing that people don't get. But these people who do cheat or do exploits, they tell me, I don't have enough time. I don't have any time, but then they also say, it doesn't affect anybody else. Why do you care? See, the thing is, I'm glad that we finally had this experience, because we learned that it can affect everyone. The auction house wasn't just shut down for people who did the exploit, it was shut down for the entire community. People like me, who love to auction exclusive cars to help newer players catch up, and just to give back to the community, because you guys have done so much for me to get me to, we're almost at 69,000 subscribers now on this channel. Some people just enjoy using the auction house. That's how some people make their money legitimately. That's an aspect of the game that some people just enjoy more so than racing or free roaming. And that has been taken away from everybody for the last couple weeks, and by the way, it's still shut down. So for all you people who cheat or do exploits, I hope you learned that it can affect everybody else. But I also want you to know that I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. And nobody else should feel that way towards each other in the community. And I don't even blame anyone who did the exploits. Do you know who I blame? There's an A and there's a B. A is the influencers who make these spam videos showcasing how to do exploits. Can we just think about that for a second? People go out of their way to take time to find exploits in a video game that's supposed to be for fun. I'll leave it at that. But B, some of the blame has to go on the Forza team. These types of exploits shouldn't even be possible, and they should be blocked before it becomes such a large issue. And the Forza team even took accountability, because they literally said in a tweet, as this error was on our side. Now 100% of blame definitely should not be on them, but there certainly should be anti-cheat systems in place, and that goes beyond credit exploits. I mean, speed hacks and all the other stuff that can mess up online. I could go on for days, but I'm not trying to sit here and rant for 20 minutes. So let's talk about what's being done to correct the issue, or quote-unquote punish the players who did the exploits. Technically, there's really no punishment being given out. Basically, if you did the exploit excessively, an example would be you had 1 million credits beforehand and then you had max credits afterwards, your credits will certainly be reset. Now that doesn't mean they're going to be reset to 0, they're going to go back to where they were on November 10th. So let's just say you had 5 million credits on November 10th, and then you ended up with max credits, the 999 million, your credits will be reset. But if you had, say, 5 million credits and you ended up with 10 million credits, most likely your credits will not be reset. I do want to point out, though, they made it very clear that nobody will be banned because of this exploit. Simply, your credits will just be reset. The Forza team also did something to somewhat make up for the auction house being closed, which we'll get into a little bit later. I think the important thing that people should take into account and realize moving forward is this proves, if you didn't already know this, that your credits are always tracked, and the game and the Forza team can always see exactly how you got your credits and whether or not they were legitimate or not. You might remember in Forza Horizon 4, I got banned until 2050, except that got reversed within a couple hours because they were clearly and easily able to see that I actually didn't do anything to cheat. And it's funny because even right now in Forza Horizon 5, I have max credits, and I have people comment this kind of stuff all the time. Were you the one that did this? Yeah, I single-handedly broke the game, let me tell you. And it just brings up another point, though. The fact that so many people do exploits, it just automatically makes people who don't know me think that I do exploits, even though I do everything 100% legitimate. They just see max credits, they're like, wow, that guy's a hacker, that guy's a cheater, whatever they think. Accusations and assumptions just all thrown in my direction all the time, and that's another way that cheaters do affect other people. Because I'm not the only one. Anybody that has a lot of credits, I'm sure, gets accused at some point along the way. But there's something I want to say, and I'm just going to say it very bluntly. If you see any YouTube video or any social media content anywhere that is promoting modded accounts, credit exploits, XP glitches, any form of modding, cheating, exploits, hacking, all that stuff, I just want you to know that that creator, that influencer, does not give a damn about you. All they want is clicks. That's all they care about is their views. They do not have any concern for the consequences that could happen to you, including the many times that I've heard people get banned for doing some form of cheating. This type of stuff, regardless of the game, is against Xbox terms of service, it's against YouTube's policies. It's just simply wrong on so many levels. And I really hope that you hear me when I say that. Those people, they do not care about you. And they are not looking out for your best interest. We're going to end with the good news, though, because I always like to stay positive. As you know, if you've watched me on this channel, the auction house should be up and running again very soon. And also, the Forza team was nice enough to gift every single player in Forza Horizon 5 2 hard-to-find exclusive cars. That would be the 2021 Audi RS e-Tron GT and also the 2021 BMW M4 Competition Coupe. If you go to your message center gifts, you will see those there right now if you haven't claimed them already. Make sure you hit download, though, and do not delete them. You only get one chance at this, so do not screw it up. I think that's all I got. I probably have more that I want to say, but I don't think this video needs to go on any longer. I just really hope that this video has a positive influence on a lot of people. Please do not cheat again. As you can see, it can have consequences and it can affect other people. If you have cheated or if you've done exploits, let me know in the comments and tell me why. And if you haven't ever cheated, let me know all your thoughts and opinions on the auction house situation and also the credit resets for the players who did do the exploit. Hopefully we can put this all behind us and just get back to having fun, enjoying racing, playing with our friends, and just having a good time. And seriously, anything on your mind, share it with me in the comments. I love a good conversation. Guys, thank you so much for all the support. Please do not forget to smash that like button and maybe consider subscribing if you're new. The next live stream will probably be Thursday for the new season. Hope to see you there. That's all I got. I'm out. I will see you on the next video.